Aura. What is aura? What is aura exactly? You might be asking. What is aura? Aura is basically like how much people, well, it's like a combination of how much people want to be you, how much they find you mysterious, how much, it's kind of hard to put into words. It's almost like dampens the impact if you put it into words. It's more just like a subtle sort of thing you're feeling in your chest. And like when someone with aura comes by, you just kind of like feel it. Mainly though, it's about intrigue, it's about mystery. Those are like the main facets of aura. I don't want to explain it too bad, because if you don't get it, you don't get it. What does that to do with being super intelligent though? Why do you need aura to become super intelligent? Well, it's not just, people would think like, oh, why would you want aura? It's like, oh, people think you're cooler. I mean, that is true. That is true. That is nice. And it makes you like, I guess, I don't know, makes you more mysterious, whatever. Whatever that means, people can't read your next move. What does that do with being super intelligent? That just seems like it impacts other people's vision of you. Yeah, that's what you would think, but everything is interconnected. The entire universe is not, it's not just discrete individuals. The interaction between individuals, they combine on the aggregate and they create the individual itself. Does that make sense? Does that make sense to you? So by having aura, you actually make you make the aspects, the mystery, the intrigue, the mystique. You make those things real. You posit them into the universe by having aura. And that also reflects back into your own intellect. If you have aura, there are intellectual improvements, impacts that come through having it directly, causation, proven causation. Literally, if you don't have aura, if you don't have aura, you wouldn't know this, but obviously if you have aura like me, you would understand this. It's very obvious once you have aura to see what it's doing for you. It's like, oh man, I came with a shit metaphor right there. I won't say that. That was top of mind for whatever reason. But I was gonna say it's like if you had to shit and then you went and shit and you just feel afterwards the difference. That's the difference. Anyways, what is aura exactly? What is aura? What does it do for you? Well, I already explained what aura is. Why did I say that? No, how do you obtain aura now? So how can you get aura? How can you obtain aura? I basically posited 3 steps, 3 foolproof methods that you can follow literally today, tomorrow, whatever, that are going to give you aura foolproof methods to get obtain aura. Obviously, I guess you can't do them alone. You got to be like near other people. And I'm not gonna say it's gonna be instantaneous. I'm not gonna say you say one thing that someone with aura would say and you instantly obtain aura. It's gonna take a little bit piecemeal. It's gonna be like a little bit. You gotta kind of build it up over time. Like it might be new to just hang with a new group of people to try and obtain it faster. Just because like if people kind of know you as a loser dweeb, then you're not gonna be able to build up the aura. Really, it's gonna be uphill battle. So maybe make some new friends with your new aura techniques I'm gonna teach you here. But anyways, what are these techniques? What are these strats? What are these strats I'm trying to show you? By the way, aura works different with super intelligent people, other super intelligent people, or other people with aura. It's kind of like game recognizes game. Like it's like there's like levels to the aura. It's like once you're like 2 people who have aura, like one person can have aura. Like there's still a hierarchy there in terms of aura, if that makes sense. That doesn't really exist as much super intelligence. It's more just like the sophisticationness of your strats and your blocks to the other person. But anyways, how do I obtain aura to people who don't have aura? Here's the first thing you do, okay? Stop fucking pontificating. Say as few words as possible at the function. Say as little as possible and make it as effective and straightforward and concise as possible. Don't keep yapping. Don't keep elaborating things. Don't keep explaining things that don't need to be explained. Don't ever. If you've said something once, you do not need to be repeating it. You do not need to say it again in a different way. You say things once and then you're done. You don't keep elaborating. That's what people with aura do. That's what, if you have aura, you're not going to re-explain the exact same shit over and over and over and over again, like some people do when they're talking. So if someone asks you a question, give it like a 3-word, like think maybe for like, actually, this is also another thing. Wait like 5 seconds before you respond. Just like you're fucking mulling over like the thousands of fucking deep, sophisticated words you could be saying. Just like, I'm thinking. It's like someone asks you like, who's gonna win the Super Bowl? And you're like, it's not gonna be the Chiefs. I can tell it's not gonna be the Chiefs. That's all I have to say. That's your answer. That's your answer. And you sat there. You made them wait for like 10 seconds. By the time that you get there, it's like, not only that's a really good example. That's why I have auras, because I came up with that example. Because not only did I not even give a super straightforward. I didn't just say like, oh, the fucking Buccaneers are gonna win. No, I said like I sat there and I gave a non-answer. I gave a this team is not gonna win. Although I get maybe they're whatever. I gave a non-answer. And that non-answer spoke volumes because I sat there for 20 seconds and made you wait to hear my answer, so you thought it was sophisticated when it came out. It was sophisticated, for the record. But anyways. What? And this isn't just a with questions either. This is like if you have like some dumb shit you want to say, if like you want to, like, you're watching a movie and your friends are like making funny remarks, maybe do like one the entire movie and it's the funniest one that gets everyone laughing. Only do that one. Only do the one. Don't just say fucking random shit the entire time that's gonna make people think you're not funny. Only say the one thing that's funny, and then like only intrude the conversation once. If everyone's in a group having a conversation, only intrude once, and don't really start any conversations. You want to keep it on the DL. You want to keep it with the mystique. You don't want to just be the guy who's always yapping, always re-explaining things, always going over blah blah blah, always talking over talking blah, 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 blah. You don't want to be that guy. You do not want to be the guy who goes off on tangents. You don't want to be the guy who goes and kind of derails the entire... You want to be the guy who's like kind of always perfectly there, but also like kind of not there. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, that's strat number one. That's technique number one. What is technique number two? I forgot. Technique number two. Okay, let's retrace our steps. So technique number one is you don't want to yap. You don't want to yap. I remember technique number three. But technique number two is oh yes. This kind of ties into technique number one. I kind of already mentioned it, but like sometimes when you need it, you want to talk as little as possible. But here's the one exception. Sometimes you just want to say profound shit. This is technique number two. Just say out of nowhere. Just say profound shit. So like, basically, like, in the dead of conversation, like, you don't want to start a new conversation. You just want to say, like, you want to say something that's like kind of like profound. That's gonna be like, holy shit, like, what does that mean? That's crazy. Like, you want to say something that's gonna get their minds whirring, because their minds are thinking about what you're saying. That means they don't understand you, which means they think you're more mysterious, which makes them give you aura. So here's an example. And then you're like with your friends, and you're going like, and then you kind of want someone to like look over, like, because you're supposed to be quiet, okay? So like when you're like kind of making noise, it's like, oh shit, like what's he gonna fucking say? It's like he's gonna say something deep. And someone's like, what? You're like, something in the fucking wind is something in the wind's fucked up. Something is going wrong. And then they're gonna be confused. It's like, what does that mean? What does that mean? And you go, what is that? What? And you're gonna be there, and you're gonna be like, you don't want to act like you don't want to say, I don't know. You want to say, you want to give an answer that indicates not that you don't have an answer to their question, that indicates that you have an answer, you just can't even explain it, or it's just kind of difficult to explain. You know what I'm saying? So you want to you kind of want to give, because this is signaling to them like, I have no clue. It's more signaling like, just you might be an idiot and I don't want to explain it to you, and I have an answer kind of in my mind, but I can't really communicate it to you, which gives you aura, because it's like, what is in their mind that's not in my mind? They must be mysterious. They must have aura. That's number two. Technique number two. Use a strat. Don't use it too much. And oh, by the way, do not steal the win thing from me. If you know me in real life, if you ever see me in real life, do not use that. Do not use it. You maybe use it if you live like, if you live on the West Coast away from me, then you can use the win line. If you live with a 100-mile radius of where I am, and I actually shouldn't say where I live, but don't use that near me, because for one, I want to use it again on more people, and two, if someone else recognizes it, you're gonna look like a fucking dumbass. But anyways, don't use the win line. Do not use the fucking win line. Technique number 3, strat number 3. Strat number 3 is some people call this an Irish exit, but basically in social situations, you want to make your you being there kind of superfluous. You want to kind of make it like you're kind of like, oh, you're there. It's not like you're a given that you're going to be there. You know what I mean? And if you know, it's kind of like it is really fucking mysterious that like if people are like talking, like they're talking to you and like you're kind of around in the group, and then you just like kind of dip out without telling anyone, and they're like, holy shit, like is he gone? Like where the fuck did he go? You know? It's like did he have fucking something important he had to do? Do you have like some fucking secret shit he was trying to like why did he go? Why would he have any reason to disappear? That's shit people with aura do because they have fucking mysterious things going on in their life. That's people aren't gonna say people like a normal person, like just general advice, don't do fucking boring social pleasantry bullshit that everyone does. Don't say, oh, how you doing, bro? Don't say, oh, I'm gonna leave now. Don't, obviously that was strat number 3. Don't say like, oh, how's the weather? Don't say fucking bullshit like that. Don't even ask, do not even try to ask as few questions as possible. If you avoid that kind of shit, you're gonna have aura within like a week. And it's gonna be fucking really strengthening your intelligence. And if you want to break into the level of being super intelligent, having aura itself isn't gonna be enough. Although it's a decent part of it. It's a part of it I think most people don't understand. But yeah, this aura shit is fucking important, okay? And if you fucking screw it up, you're not gonna hit super intelligence. It's probably just never. I don't know if I know a single person without aura who is super intelligent. That's just kind of part of the package deal. So anyways, good on you for watching this video. I don't want to say thank you for watching because you should be thanking me for making the video. Honestly, comment down below thanks for making this video. That's the end of the video.